So this video probably for the crazy people, and my name is Johnny Johnson. This video not edited and not post-processed it, so it's gonna be as it is. So it's like a stream. And why this video for crazy people? Because I just got this thing, as you can see here on the bottom of your screen. This is two very beautifully designed, maybe we should use this camera. So this is really beautifully designed wood leg for two Behringer Pro-800, and I just got them. I didn't know it's gonna fit or not. And this video for crazy people, because who want to buy the two Behringer Pro-800, right? So only crazy people. But you know, many people who are in this synth world, they're actually a little bit weird, right? A little bit with craziness. So I think many people want it, interested. And this video is not sponsored. I just wanted to share my experience, because who knows, maybe they ain't gonna fit. And I will provide a link of the seller of this, but I really like the quality. I was a little bit shocked. It's cost $138. It's not a cheap one, but nevertheless, I really like the quality of this. It's like authenticity, wood, and I like how this thing. So right now I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to assemble my bundle of Behringer Pro-800, two of them stereo pairing. I really like the sound of it, and I really want to ask every Behringer fans out there, and Behringer, just please make a connection of these two units so they can be paired. So arpeggiator, like sequencer, can work on both if you just press the button or switch the USB settings. So in order these two units can be truly paired, so you can adjust something in the one unit and it's gonna be like adjusted in the second unit. If Behringer gonna do this, it's gonna be huge, because you have binaural audio stereo synth for $700, like $800, so it's crazy. And if Behringer make, or the sellers who sell me, if it's gonna fit, and you can just install this for $138, so you're gonna outstanding look. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I think it's gonna be looking outstanding. So we're gonna find out pretty soon. So I'm gonna be assembling these pieces. And by the way, I really like that they put on the box the screws, because who knows, you know, maybe you don't have it, maybe you lose a couple of them. So they have the screws here. Yeah, out of focus. Maybe here. Yeah, so you have the screws, and actually I want to read, because there's actually explanation. Behringer mouth for two synthesizer modules, perfect ergonomics for Pro-800 Pro 1, just a standard Behringer, a little bit larger side synths, and not even larger side, Model D also compatible, so just put it on the sides because they have a similar profile. Yeah, okay, let's take a look. Maybe there's something more here. No, it's more than enough. So okay, I'm gonna pause this video and I'm gonna assemble that, and I'm gonna show you the result. Well, you know what I'm thinking about? Maybe I just assemble this with you, so you are gonna see every process that I kind of make here. I think it's gonna be interesting, right? So let's do it together, because if you want to just skip the result, you just make a skip the video, right? So you don't have to watch whole video. So okay, I think it's gonna be interesting. So I have my okay, I have my screw here, and I'm going to unscrew this. And you know why I think that's a good idea to actually show you this process, because who knows what's gonna happen. Maybe the screws didn't fit, maybe this didn't fit, and you can see my true emotions. You can see my frustration in the real world, in real time, because this video is not pre-recorded. I don't want to edit the videos. You can see my videos. The first video that I made, I was edited, but I find kind of the notion of authenticity that I'm not editing my video, and I think it's so you know what, I need to go to the website. Maybe I shouldn't replace this, or I should replace this. Let's take a look on the website. So yes, I just take a look, and yeah, you need to unscrew these panels in order to install the big ones. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And we see how it's gonna perform. It's really interesting. By the way, I want to just point out that my philosophy of things has changed over the years. When I was young, the most important for me was not how things looks, the aesthetics, not a design, not aesthetics, but just functionality. So it's functionality, and it's cheap and it's reliable. So okay, I like this. But over the age, when I start to realize that life is actually pretty short, and if you surround yourself with things that you didn't like visually, like aesthetically, it's kind of, maybe even those things are, oh, okay, this have a back, like side plates, looks like this, side plates. And you can take a look at the Behringer Pro-800. Yeah, I need to remove my face because my camera is set up for face tracking. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I will gonna use this. I think I need to cover or not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cover when I'm gonna install the big ones, because probably it's the right way, because eventually I might lose them, this metal side pieces, and you don't want to lose those, right? Well, who knows. So I really over the age, I start to realize that the design is matters. Actually, the aesthetics is matter, sometimes even more than practicality, because our souls, our minds are deeply fragile. You know what? When you get older, you start to realize why people have depressions, why people have like breakdowns and stuff like that. And you start to realize that you need to take care of yourself mentally. And in order to take care of yourself mentally, you need to understand that we need to realize that the surroundings matters, not only practicality, but also how things that you own affect you in an emotional way. And right now I believe in the design, and I believe in, you know, even if synthesizer maybe not sound as good, but it looks outstanding, probably it's gonna make you more efficient as a musician. Why? Because what is the music, right? Music, it's an emotion. It's a just transferring emotion from author to listener. So music, it's emotions. It's emotion. It's pure emotions. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's like music can make you cry, can make you like dance. And how do you feel inside? It's producing the emotions. So if you really like the aesthetically and visually, and if you really like the feelings that gear generate from you, you are probably gonna create more interesting music. And if you create more interesting music, who give a shit about how this actually, like, technically maybe it synthesizes not the best, maybe it's not a like not some top tier specifications, but if this elegancy and aesthetics of the synth can inspire you to produce, inspire you to write some songs, and okay, I think you know what I'm going to. So over the age, I start to realize that design is matter and aesthetics is matter. This is why I ordered this wood stand instead of plastic and instead of because if you wanted to use this Behringer Pro-800 as a alternative to like Prophet Rev 2, and actually I have Prophet Rev 2 and it's outstanding synth, but it's different kind of gear than, but and nevertheless those expensive synths, they usually comes with the wood like side panels, and I really like the sound side panel on my Prophet Rev 2. And I wanted to install. Let's take a look. Soon we're gonna take a look how this is gonna look. 2 wood panel on the 2 Behringer Pro-800. And who buys the Behringer, right? The people who want to save some cash, who want to save some buck. Because people who have infinite amount of money, who just only problem with these people that they don't actually know what to buy because they have everything. So they probably not going to buy a Behringer, right? Well, why do they buy it? But just because like a toy, maybe they buy everything that's on the market. But usually people who buy Behringer just want to make some piece of gear, but they want to save some cash. Okay, I got this, so it's a second unit. So people want to save some cash, right? And this music industry, this really expensive. But when I start to like dig in, I was, whoa, what the hell? What the this little piece of gear cost 3,000 just for preamp? Are you kidding me? I still shocked how expensive everything on professional music studio equipment. I really cannot believe that this is so ridiculously expensive. I really cannot believe any of this happens. But when I start to when I start to read history, like when I start to explore that in the past 20 or 30 years, it was even more expensive. Like the average sampler drum machine cost 5 grand. 5 grand for average drum machine. So, and the 5 grand in the 90s, it's a different 5 grand than in 2025. It's a way more different 5 grand. So yeah, and this audio equipment is still enormously expensive, enormously. So if you want to like make some studio for recordings with true analog gear, I don't know how much you need to spend actually, because you need to buy the audio interface, the computer. This is the cheapest that you probably want to spend. You want to buy the compressors, the preamps, the EQs. You want to buy analog. You want to buy some universal audio. You want to buy some expensive brands, right? Some Neve, that's cost thousands, $6,000, $10,000 to a stereo pair. And yeah. Okay, so let's make a move. So I think I need to use this side in order to, I think there's gonna be this, like this way, right? I think every time when I'm assembling something from IKEA, I usually used to reassemble it, because when I assemble it first time, I slip some little one screw on the bottom, and I need to reassemble whole the thing because I was wrong at the beginning. So I just understand why do they include all the screws, because if you use the standard Behringer screw, it's gonna look like this. So you don't have the longevity of the screw in order to just take all the space, because it's wide, pretty wide stand. So you need to use the screws that was in a box. So just it's for a purpose. So I make a move. So this is the screws that was in the, do you see it? No. Need to slowly. Yeah. This is the screws. This is the right ones. Okay. I will try to start to assemble this. So I think I wanted to make it like this, and okay, let's start with the first one. And I think I got a success here. I I think I'm successfully, but I need more light. I need more light. Okay, so I add a little bit of light. I think it's gonna be more convenient to me to see all the holes. Okay. So actually I need to connect only 2 holes right now, because if I connect 2 of them, the rest will follow smoothly. And I think I screw it too tight. The first one, I need a little bit unscrew, and where is the second? Second is a little bit... It's actually hard to tell where is... Did I screw it or... It's kind of hard to tell where. No. Okay, it's a little bit on the harder side, so... Because you didn't see anything at all. Maybe this is the reason why I need to get rid of this. Because it's only make things even worse. So yeah, probably I want to try to use without the... Or what if I start to screw this together? So maybe on a... Or maybe it's... Okay, I want to try install the 2, because if I install the 2 simultaneously, I think it's going to be easier to fix. But how can I do it? Because how can I do this? Yeah, it's a little bit not easy. It's not easy, I can tell you this. It's not so easy. No? Okay. Try without this. Try without this, and we start from the top. So it's really not an easy task, because you didn't see anything through this small holes. You didn't see anything because it's just dark in there. You just can You just can hope like that's you're doing something right. Oh, I think I got him. Yeah? Yeah, I got this. So it's really hard to assemble with this. So, wow. It already looks like a dream, right? But I'm just getting started. Okay, so this two should be on the place. So what do you think about the aesthetics? Because my channel is watched predominantly by men who age like 40 plus, just like me. Some crazy dudes just like me. And we have some experience in life. We have some experience who are 40 plus years old. We know something about life. We come for some serious shit, by the way. And okay, what I need to do, maybe I just need to install both on the same side and then both on the second side. Probably is gonna be the better way to do this. Okay, this is my second unit and I'm gonna be doing the same stuff. Okay, but this is gonna be a little bit harder because I need a table. Actually, I have a table here. Actually, I have a pretty good table, and I'm gonna use it right now. And it's gonna be more convenient for you to watch because you're gonna be watch more closely, I think. I hope so. And I can turn the camera a little bit down here. Okay. So we're going to assemble this. So we take the screw. I hope I'm not screw up. I hope I'm not going to screw this whole things up. I think I'm gonna stand. And I think something like this. Wow, I got it from the first try, and I already feel the hole. Wow. And the second, no, second is not so successful. Well, I think we need to, put it a little bit here. No. No. Where the hell this? So the second one is much more heavy to find, hard to find. Okay, I think I need some closer look. So this is it, and I think it's somewhere around here. No. Oh, I think I'm doing something wrong. I think I'm doing something. Oh, so and not here, not here. Well, I have some idea. I didn't see a shit. It's just dark and it's all. I cannot find. I was unable to find anything. Oh. Whoa. No? 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 No. So, okay, this is it. And we need to be, it should be something like around here. Why it's not, why does it not, should be something, but probably not here. No, it's too far away. Probably something here. Yeah, it's not easy to assemble, actually, I can tell you. Well, I need to keep in mind that it could be the problem with the shelf. Yeah, it could be the problem with the shelf, but I didn't know about it. I didn't know. But I don't know for sure right now what the problem is. But it's really hard to find the second hole. So let's try it with the different. So let's try with this on the bottom. Something didn't add up. Something isn't right. I don't know what it is, but I cannot find the hole, the right one. I don't know what the problem is, but it's just out of my No, it's not. It's so can you feel my pain, right? You kind of feel my struggle here. Oh, no. Well, I can do something wrong, probably, right? Yeah, it's... Oh, I can do something wrong. Okay, so maybe I can use my phone and just use flashlight on the max. And we want to try to... We're gonna try to find well, I think I see something here. Let's try to put this one. Whew. Yeah. It was easy at the beginning, but the things get more complicated and you just didn't know where the fuck the hole is. You just didn't know where the fuck the hole is. You just feel like you're doing something completely out of sense. You just... Okay, I need to unscrew the first one because probably the first one is keeping me back. So I need to unscrew the first one, and I want to try first with this one. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to connect It's been connected? Yeah, it's been connected. It's our... No, it's not connected. So I didn't know what the problem is, but it's not connected. And it's not connected. Holy shit, I messed up with my table so bad. Whoa. Because this metal, I need to cover up my table. So if you have table, be careful with this because you might broke it. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is much more harder than I expected. This is really hard to do, actually, this DIY stuff. It's really hard to do. You don't have a clue where those holes are, and it's constantly connected. No, not connected, not connected. So I don't actually understand. So I managed to find the screw here, right? So how can it be that the other ones not fit in? Something is not right here. How it could possibly be if I make everything right? Oh, yeah, so I connected. So, okay, I connected this on this angle. So, what about this? Can we connect the second one? It's connected or not? I actually didn't. Yeah, the second is connected, the first is connected. So the probably should work. Yeah. Yeah. Please, baby, please, I'm begging you. Just be the right hole for me. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. So the fourth, it's not going to connect, right? Yeah, it's don't wanna connect. Oh. Whew. This is DIY, so it's not as precision as those Chinese factories. I know a lot of people are hating Chinese. I don't know why, but maybe because they're different. But The Chinese factories are outstanding these days, so they are produce some serious shit. Oh, they produce all the Behringers, by the way, and the quality of the recent Behringers since, it's just like top notch. It's yeah, so if you buy something DIY, be ready that it's not gonna be like a Chinese quality. I didn't expect for myself that first time in my life I can tell the two words together, Chinese quality. The usually was German quality, American quality, so this day is Chinese quality. So the Chinese know the shit actually. They know how to make things properly. Well, okay, so I managed to connect almost almost except one hole. So let's hope that the second part will be maybe I do something, maybe this was not maybe I do something completely freaking wrong. Maybe so what do you think? What do you think this is the right way? Or yeah, probably this is the right way, right? Yeah, probably this is the right way. So, okay. Why do I said the Chinese quality? So recently I bought a couple of rack units and I just bought the cheapest one. And this stuff here, Rebecca stuff. And I bought it for something around $30. $30 with free delivery. So it's like basically nothing for 4 rack unit, for 12 rack unit. And I bought it for 12 rack unit for something like $38. And this basically nothing, right? Compared to like other prices. And I didn't expect much because, well, I didn't expect anything from $38, but I was shocked by the quality of this. So every screw hole, so it's such a robust quality and such a tight, everything is fit together. So you screw those screws and they fit like, like an old German instruments, like old German like instruments. I was actually shocked by the quality of this cheapest Chinese rack units. And when I assembling those units, I realized, yeah, those Chinese know the shit actually, because they managed to produce at such ridiculous price really quality stuff. Was really quality. I was really surprised by this. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be hard to do. I understand this. It's not an easy task. It's really not an easy task. So God, please help me. So when I assembled this Chinese rack units, I was surprised how everything is like tightly fit. Everything fit like it's and I told to myself, wow, those Chinese really know the shit. They really know the shit actually, and yeah, they bump up the quality, they ramp up the quality in the last couple of years, because I remember in 2018, 2019, the Chinese metal, for example, microphone stands, was not a really good quality because they use not really quality metal. And I used to buy the German Koenig and Meyer. I used to buy German microphone stands and arm boom for microphones. But these days, even cheapest Chinese metal constructions like the boom arm or microphone stand, you can be 100% sure that quality gonna be not or the quality gonna be not the problem. The problem is gonna be the design. The problem is gonna be the usability of some stuff, but not the quality of the metal of the. So, yep. And this holds not screws together. Well, fortunately, well, the second one does. So, but let's see result. But I think the design is still worth it. But this actually did not screw. So it's like 50-50. The more you go, the less screw will follow. Yeah, and this too. But I don't know why actually, but this fits together perfectly. This two on the top. They fits perfectly, but this and this they not. Maybe I should point my camera here. Yeah, make something like that. So these two are. So I try to screw like and deep inside them, but it's not working. So I try to do this, but it's not works. So this two was like fit in perfectly. But when I try to screw this two, no. The system tells me no, you ain't gonna do this. What about this? Yeah, this probably also successful. Yeah. Connected. What about this one? No. And this one, no. He tells me, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not gonna fit in. Yeah. This probably never happens with Chinese stuff these days. Yep. Chinese quality matters. Oh, okay, so I have 3 here, 2 here that was connected, and I have pretty much all here that connected except for the one here. So one here is not connected. Well, yeah, I could live with this, but it's just unfortunate that this stuff is. How can it be if this 3 are connected? If this 3 are connected, how can it be that this is not in spot? How could this be? It should be on a spot. What the hell is happening? No? Oh. Yeah, I feel a little bit tired right now. Oh, maybe I can use my webcam. I'll use the webcam here, and so I didn't expect that this is gonna be so challenging, and my perfectionist wanted to screw all holes. My perfectionist told me that I need to finish this, I need to get done, but it's impossible. It's just not going to work. Well, I'm still gonna be providing the seller's information. I'm still gonna put the link of the maker of this in the description, even I face some difficulties in order to do this, but well, it's video not sponsored, but I really appreciate that this seller are doing stuff like this, but I don't know why, but it's not fit in every hole in this Behringer. Well, it might be the problem with Behringer, right? But I really doubt about it, because it's engineered in some huge factories, and they produce like thousands of them, and they should like be exactly the same, but so I'll give it another try. So let's take a look at first. Let's take a look at this beauty, right? Beautiful. Behringer Pro-800. Yeah, and right now I'm going to my sources. I'm going to left the main one, and take a look at this beauty, right? Yeah, who need the profit, right? When you have two Behringer Pro-800s. Well, I hope I can finish this today. I hope I could finish, because I really hope that something is going to work. Okay, man, let's let this shit happen. Let's make this shit happen. Okay, man. No, man. What is wrong with this? It's not gonna fit in any of. I try to angle it like little, like make some little angle. It's still not going, it still not works. Yeah. Man, I'm sorry, but you need to work on the quality of your products. So this is not the good way to, because I already make some damages to the wood because I try to screw it too hard. Oh, it should not happening. Why is not connected? Do you have any ideas? So you need to make these holes a little bit wider. So in order to like be a little bit, these holes probably a couple of millimeters on wrong places, and because of that, this not works. Yeah, and it's a sad thing to see. Well, oh, yeah. Oh my God, it is working. Maybe I'm shitting for those sellers. Maybe I have a maybe I have a shitty hands. Maybe I need just to press harder. Maybe I need to press harder a little bit. No? But this in the middle was... no. The problem is not that I'm not press harder. Yeah, the problem is not. Yeah, I see that's a little bit on the offside. It's a little bit not. Whew. No, it's not gonna fit in. So I have 6 on the one side and 7 on the second side. Well, it should work actually. I think it's gonna be enough, but it just bothering me that it's not. Yeah. Fuck it. Okay, I'm done with this. So I'm gonna just, be happy with. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I need to take a look. Maybe I did actually something wrong. Maybe I missed the... So let's take a look at the picture. Yeah, it's just like on the picture. So I'm just assembling like on the picture. Yeah, probably it's not my fault. It's just a little imperfection on the. You know what? Let's try one more thing. Let's try to screw real hard every. Maybe I didn't screw properly something. Maybe I didn't, and it's like didn't connect because of that. But I need to be careful because if I tighten them too much, they can go out of, like they can be out of the. I need to be really careful about this. That this might be the reason for. So I just tied them really good, and I try. Whoa. I think I lost one. No, this is it. So if I try really good, maybe it's gonna work. Whew. Yeah, I need to angle. I need to use some angle in order to make this one. It's pretty heavy. Oh, yeah. One side is done. One side was successfully done. So one side I screw all the. So this Behringer Pro-800, I'm never gonna reassemble it. I'm never gonna tear them apart. So this is gonna be forever bundle. Okay, let's screw them really hard. Maybe this is the reason why they. But some screw didn't, like they slip away. It's not the end. It's not a. I cannot feel the end of, so just keep rolling and rolling. Yeah, this is it. I feel the end of this. Okay, so this one is like a little bit on. So it's turn on forever. Maybe this should. So and you basically screw on a one level, and then something happens, and it's gonna pick it up and it start to like dig in. So maybe I try this one. I need a different bite. Okay. I didn't want to use this mechanical screwdriver because this can hurt the screws because it's pressing too. Oh, but it kind of works. Yeah, if you just press too hard and you press hard enough, yeah, it's gonna like. No. No, this is not gonna work. Whew. I basically almost finished the job. It's only one left. Only one left, but I'm gonna try once again. Because who knows? Whoa. Oh, maybe I will succeed in this. Whoa, 1 hour, 11 minutes. Probably this is the longest video on a YouTube for assembling stuff like that, you know. And I'm kind of like it, because this is the I like the concept of the video, like like a stream. Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, it's no way it's gonna fill in. It's not way. It's not gonna. It's not. No way it's gonna happen. So okay. Okay, just let's take a look. I'm just get rid of this. So almost perfect. Almost perfect. Okay. And so this is the one angle. Let's make a couple of more angles.